Hello students. In yesterday's video, I had discussed about aspects of body language, and in today's video, I will be explaining about non-verbal codes. Basically, communication has two dimensions. One is verbal and other is non-verbal. If we really think and have introspection in our day-to-day communication, we are bound to find that more than 3/4 of time is consumed in non-verbal communication. So if we really think reading people is not a science, just stop and think. Understanding expression that only appears of about 10th of a second on someone's face can really mean a lot to those who know what to look for. So we can understand people by knowing their body language. Body language is controlled by our subconscious mind and it's not always in accordance with what we are saying. So in this video, we will particularly study about non-verbal codes. Non-verbal codes. Non-verbal communication is a process of generating meaning using behavior other than words. Non-verbal codes carries a better impact than verbal communication. Therefore, for better comprehension of non-verbal communication, we have to be familiar with the different non-verbal codes. And those are: number 1, kinesics. Number 2, proxemics. Number 3, haptics. Number 4, vocalics. Number 5, physical appearance. Number 6, chronomics. And number 7, artifacts. Now one by one, I will be explaining about non-verbal codes. Number 1, kinesics. It refers to the study of body language movement to convey meanings. It is how we position ourselves during a conversation or where we look when we are talking. The scan communicates our interest and confidence in the interaction. For example, raised eyebrow to show surprise or doubt. Wide lips to show happiness. Number 2, proxemics. The study of space and distance in non-verbal communication is known as proxemics. The way we keep distance from the receiver during the conversation, it tells us many messages, feelings and thoughts about the communication. For example, we come close to a person if we are close to him in thoughts. We remain away from the person if we don't like him. Public space and impersonal interaction about 12 to 25 feet away. Social space and interpersonal interaction about 4 to 12 feet away. So in public space and social space, we have to maintain a particular distance from the people. Now the next one is haptics. The term haptics refers to the study of communication where we communicate our message by touch. Example: patting on shoulder to encourage, touching feet to show respect, shaking hand to show friendship. The next one is vocalics. The term refers to the study of vocal sound during the oral communication. The modulation of voice can convey many information about the communication. The voice of a person also gets his personality. Loud voice expresses anger. Soft voice expresses affection, sympathy and care. Now the next one is physical appearance. Physical appearance and dress are also one of the codes of non-verbal communication. It conveys a lot of information about the consulted person. For example, if a person wears casual dress in the office, it reflects his casual attitudes. And if a person wears fashionable dress in the office, it reflects his lack of sincerity towards his work. Now the next one is chronomics. The term refers to the study of use of time during the communication. The duration of conversation between two or more persons can convey many messages and information about the communication. For example, two persons sit and talk for many hours, while when a person talks to his boss, he speaks for a short time. If we don't like a person, we delay the meeting, but if we like someone, we rush to that person. Now the last one is artifacts. Artifacts are the communication where we use different artificial objects to communicate our messages, information and ideas. This form of communication is more useful for studying archaeological evidence of our civilization. Artifacts are objects that are made up by the people and can be moved without altering their appearance. Artifacts include such objects like bow arrow, clay table, etc. or other written records. For example, if a person wears a rock band t-shirt, he expresses his taste towards music. Or a young person may get tattoo of a religious object. It may indicate his devotion to faith. I hope all of you have understood about the nonverbal codes, and in the other video I will be discussing about graphical communication.